right, good morning. Welcome to today's vlog on this Tuesday, I think. Is it Tuesday? Tuesday morning at 8:12 in the A of the M. Now, there was hair on my wrist, but I don't know where it went. Oh, that's because I broke most of it off. Okay, cool. Last night, well, not last night, a couple minutes ago, I told you that you guys could guess what I am going to do. Either A, go to bed, B, read the manga, or C, read the manga. Can I really not do that without holding it? That's probably enough staring at my hand just to say, if I let go of my pinky with my thumb, or sorry, if I don't hold my pinky with my thumb, this finger comes down. But if I hold it, I can do that. Ow, that actually kind of hurts. That's okay, but that actually kind of hurts. Is it both hands? I wonder if everybody's hands are like that. I don't pay enough attention, so I have no idea. Anyways, I told you I was either going to go to bed, read manga, or read manga and pass out. And that you would find out in today's video. I want to read, but I want to go to bed. I really want to go to sleep, but I also really want to read. The thing is that either I'm going to read and this is going to keep me up until I finish the book, or until it's been like an hour, until it's been a couple hours, or I'm going to pass out and I'm going to lose this bookmark somewhere in here and have no idea what page I left off on. My eyes are so watery from yawning so much. I'm gonna turn my phone off. Well, not off. I'm gonna lock my phone and stop recording, and then I'll figure out what I do. And if I remember, I'll tell you in the morning. But I think I'm just gonna roll over, grab my book, and realize that I cannot read it this way, and I'm gonna have to hold it up and block the light. That fit is actually kind of cute. I didn't even realize that she was in a bikini right next to it. I saw the maid fit and I was like, oh, the maid fit's adorable. Yeah, literally right next to the girl in the maid fit is the same girl in a fucking bikini. And it's like, okay. Was that necessary? I thought this was supposed to be a card game. Why is she dressed as a maid? You know what? I guess we're gonna figure out while she's dressed as a maid or in a bathing suit. Oh my god, the actual correct use for that light. Look how bright the page is. And how not in my eyes that is. Oh my goodness. Imagine that. It's almost like they did that for a reason. I think you could tell that I've made my decision is I'm going to read. And either I'm going to put the book down and go to bed, and hopefully I'll remember to tell you that I put the book down and went to bed, or I'm going to pass out, bookmark still in hand, and figure out what happens in the morning. Take your bets. Don't bet in the vlog. Don't do that. No betting. No actual betting. We're not betting. We're not gambling. No gambling here. No gambling. I will not be giving anybody money or anything for getting it right, other than probably like a thumbs up. But then again, I thumbs up all the comments anyway. Well, almost all the comments. Anyways, I'm gonna read this. Well, apparently it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I am on chapter 5, which is apparently page 89. The only time I will ever get through that many pages that fastly will be manga. If that was an actual book, you know, with words from top to bottom, all the way across, I'd be back like 60 pages. However, here's your answer. I'm putting the book down because I'm tired and I want to go to bed, but the book's keeping me awake. I'm gonna turn the lights off and see what my alarm is set. It should be set for 7. Yes, it is. It is set for 7 p.m. So, yay. I am gonna turn these lights off and go to bed now. Night night. I am awake. Very reluctantly, might I add. Very, very reluctantly. I really just want to turn my alarm off, which I already did, and go back to bed. That is what I would definitely like to do. I got a notification saying this load is already ready. This load isn't supposed to be ready until 3 o'clock in the morning. Sorry, not 3 o'clock in the morning, 11 p.m. What in the world? Alright, whatever. I need to get up for today and transfer everything off this phone onto the computer so that I can edit the vlog. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Alright. Well, now that everything's transferred and it's 7:33 and we've been up for 34 minutes, not 33 minutes. Everything is finally transferred and we are putting everything into good old Vegas. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So, let's go ahead and save this where it needs to be saved first before I forget that it's the 29th. The name for this video is the 29th. Before I forget. Alright, let's go ahead and get everything on a timeline down here and start editing it. Yes, indeed. The most horrendous sitting angle in existence. That really did not feel good at all. I didn't realize until I laid down that I am right next to the speaker, which is very softly playing this absolute banger. Honestly, this song's been on repeat once since yesterday. It came on yesterday and I was like, that's a bop. I was like, it came on yesterday. And obviously, I am not good enough to be able to read that yet, but it says that, not that I know what that is. I do now. It means I love you. But I did not know that when the song came on. But I heard the song and I was like, this sounds like a sad love song, which is exactly up my alley. So I put it on repeat 1, and then when I got home, or not when I got home, when I parked, I googled it, and yeah, it's a sad love song. And the title supposedly translates to I love you, which I think is funny that I was like, this is the vibe. It doesn't matter what language it is in. The music will speak to me and tell me that it's sad love song. I am one with the music. Anyways, we're done editing the vlog, obviously, since we're laying down and being lazy. Yeah, the vlog is rendering. It's 8:40 something, right? Oh my god, it's 8:43. I was supposed to be done editing that at 8 and then getting ready from 8 to 9. Speaking of, I did not show you last night. I told you last night that I got to, like, what is this? What is this section? Kaguya wants it. What is it? I guess we'll find out when we read it. But anyways, more importantly, that's the title of the chapter, which is apparently chapter 5, which is page 89. Chapter 5 is this chapter, and apparently it's page 89, and I'm that far through it already. That really did not feel like 89 pages, but then again, like I said earlier, or yesterday, I have not read manga. This is the first time I've read manga in probably 6 or 7 years, if not longer. Somewhere in between 6 and 9 years. 8 years. was the last time that I actually read manga. And I read and bought a bunch of Citrus. Now, if any of you remember my bookshelf at home, you might remember that I have My Dress Up Darling, Citrus, as well as Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest, and Volume 1 of Horimiya. Volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Citrus got destroyed, aka they got moldy and had to be thrown out, and I have not replaced them yet. But I read Volumes 1, 2, and maybe 3 of Citrus out of all the manga that I have. And I read that 6 to 8 years ago, somewhere in that range. So I haven't read any manga in 6 to 8 years. What I've read is just either research papers, or obviously I've read quite a few books, not a ton, but like quite a few under my standard. Like, I want to say in that 6-ish year period, whoa, those so many more books than I thought. Holy shit. I think in that 6-ish year period, I blew through the first 6 books of the Percy Jackson series, both books to the Should I Stay? Is that what it's called? I know the second one is called Where She Went. If I Stay. I read those 2 books and the 6 books of the 6 Percy Jackson books, as well as the 3 books from the P.S. I Still Love You, or To All the Boys I Loved Before books. There's 3 of those books. I read all 3 of those. There was a random book that I ended up reading. Mom's book I ended up reading. I can't remember if there was more or not. But yeah, Mom's book, the random book that I can't remember. Is it called A Place in This World or something like that? I don't remember. I just know a bunch of people were commenting on her shit, saying that she was a horrible author because she didn't spell some shit right or use the wrong words sometimes. And I'm just like, bruh, it does not take a rocket scientist to recognize, oh, she accidentally used the wrong word. Okay, that's fine. I know what she means. Keep it pushing. That doesn't make somebody fucking horrible. So seeing those comments actually kind of pissed me off. I'm just like, really? You're gonna be that hateful? Because I don't even remember what it was. It was something like, it was something so fucking simple. It was something so simple. And it's like, you got like a 300-page book, and in a 300-page book, you accidentally used one word instead of another word. And it's a word, I'm pretty sure it's a word, something along the lines of like she or he or it or is or they or them or the or of. Like, it's one of those fucking words. How many fucking times are those words in the fucking book? Like, are you really gonna be that fucking butthurt that the author, whoever she was, accidentally put the wrong word somewhere in a self-public? Like, bruh, chill out. The book is fine. Stop being hateful. Anyways, I enjoyed that book. Obviously, I enjoyed Mom's book, so that's 2. Then the 3 To All the Boys I Loved Before books. Then the 2 If I Stay books, because yes, there is 2. The second one is called Where She Went. 1 is If I Stay, 2 is Where She Went. But the second book is from the guy's perspective. And I'm pretty sure that since it's from the guy's perspective, they will never make a movie out of it, even though I want them to make a movie out of it. So what are we at? That's 7, right? Then the 6, so that puts us at 13, right? If math is mathin' right. Of the Percy Jackson books. Did I really read 13 books or more in a 6-ish year period? You know what I'm not including? Volume 1 and definitely Volume 2 of Citrus. That's 15. In that 6 or 8 year period, that's 15 books. Goodness. Because I completely forgot to add the 2 volumes of Citrus that I read through. I'm trying to think, what else did I read? I can't remember. Was there anything? Like, I'm trying to remember my bookshelf, specifically the romance section of my bookshelf, about what I read. But like, I know Horimiya is up there, but I didn't read Horimiya. I know the Mom's Book isn't up there. It's down on another shelf. Because, like, mentally, even though there's romance in it, mentally I'm like, that's not a romance book. This is an action adventure book, not romance, even though there is 1,000,000% romance in it. So, Mom's Book is actually down on another shelf and not on, like, the romance shelf. The romance shelf is for, we are focusing 80+% on romance. And what I remember from Mom's Book is the action and adventure shit, so it didn't get put up on the romance shelf because I was too interested in the adventure over the romance. Is that all that I've read? Is it just 15 books in the last, like, 10 years, or 8 years or so? Is that it? I was going to say Dr. Becky Smithhurst's first book, but I haven't gotten all the way through that yet, and since I haven't gotten all the way through the first book, I did not start her second book yet because I wanted to finish the first book. She has 2 books, right? Or am I misremembering and it's just one? Because right now the only thing that I can remember is what is it, A Brief History of Black Holes or something like that? But that's the new one. What's the old one? Am I tripping and it's only one? I'm gonna have to look at my shelf when I get home because I can't remember the first one. But I'm fairly certain that there's 2. Whatever. But, like, I can't remember if there was anything else that I read. Like, I have a ton of books, but I haven't read a ton of them. I haven't read any of the Harry Potters. I tried to read the beginning of one of the Harry Potters when I was in grade school. That's the last time I read any of the Harry Potters, even though I have pretty much all of them. I did not start the Court of Thorns, or whatever the fuck that series is called, Court of whatever. I had not started that yet. Finished all the first 5 of Percy Jackson. I'm on book 2 of the second series, so book 7 of Percy Jackson, which is Son of Neptune or whatever. I'm like a fourth of the third of the way through that book. What else is on the shelf with Mom's Book? Oh, the manga. All the manga is on that shelf, but I haven't read any of it. Mom's Book is on that shelf, which I read. What else is on that shelf? We'll set this aside for now, considering I've been recording for 16.5 minutes. Now it's 16.5 minutes. After I said now, because I said now at 29. But it's been 16.5 minutes of me talking about this ish. I should be getting ready for work, not laying here talking about books that I've read. So when I get home, if I remember, hopefully Mom will remind me, or one of you will remind me. That'll be cool too. You can at me at X, or does Blue Sky have an at thing? Maybe, I don't know. One of you could remind me if you want, but Mom could remind me to look at home, because I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, and the only thing that I can remember off the top of my head right now is, 15 books since, like, 2017. In the last, like, 6 to 8 years, I've read 15 books. So, yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna stick with right now. I mean, and honestly, that's more than a book a year, if we're keeping it a stack, which, before I actually sat down and thought about it, I honestly thought it was going to be like a book every 2 or 3 years, but no, 15 in 6 to 8 years. That's over 2 books a year, right? Or am I mathing way wrong right now? No, because 6 years is 12 and 8 years is 16, so that's 15. So if it's 15 and 8 years, that's just shy of 2 books a year. Just shy. Anyways, now that it's been 19 minutes, let's actually get up, which we're already up, and put my watch on because it's fully charged, and actually get up and get dressed and get ready for today. I should be leaving here soon, which is not going to be happening considering it's 9 o'clock. I should be leaving now. I'm not gonna be leaving until closer to 10. But hey, that's okay, because I did add an extra hour for bullshit. It's 58 degrees. 58 degrees. What do I look at temperature though? Throughout the low is 55. Oh, but that's today. Low tomorrow, which rain at 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Low tomorrow is 50 degrees by 7 a.m. up here. Home by 7 o'clock in the morning. We're looking at 58, 59. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my work clothes. We're gonna wear my pants because I can. Let's actually hurry up and get ready because it's been 20 minutes and 45 seconds now. Come on. Now that it is 9:36, I should probably stop sitting on my butt and actually get up and start getting even more ready for the day. Because here's the situation. I was on the phone with Mom for a little bit. I talked to her. She's not in the best mood today, so I hope she feels better. We talked to her for a little bit. Got all dressed and all ready. I got a notification on YouTube. Oh, Matilda. Okay. Is that... Wait, did I read that right? Matilda sounds like such an old name. Is her name actually Matilda? Why do I feel like I read that wrong? Yeah, I think it is Matilda. Just not used to such an old name. I did not think it was... I thought it was something a little more modern. That's all. Not that Matilda is a bad name. I've been subscribed to her for I don't know how many years at this point, and either she pronounces it differently or I just realized that it's just remembered reading it that it's actually like Matilda. But she posted something on YouTube, so I watched it. It was a short oh, it was a YouTube short because they're called YouTube shorts because they're short and I don't YouTube. So I watched the YouTube short already. It was that quick. It was transcoded. Yeah, gotta love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Anyways, we're getting distracted. What needs to be done is I severely need to find food because I feel like I am so close to throwing up because I am so hungry. So I need to figure out that situation right now. I need to brush my teeth, shave my face, fix my hair again, like so. And then obviously pre-trip check everything out. So let's hurry up and do that. All right. We're walking our way into the building to get food and go to the bathroom, but I just checked the coolant. It's low again, so I don't know where it's going. I don't know where the coolant's going, but it's going somewhere. I have no fucking clue at all. It's not on the ground. So since it's not on the ground, I don't know where it's going. I just know that it's not in the system. I'm going to tell the mechanics again, and as annoying as it is, they're most likely going to tell me that I need to switch trucks. I really don't feel like doing, but it is whatever it is. Let's go inside, go to the bathroom, get food, and go to the yard. Alright, it's 10:18. We got a cheeseburger, pizza, and some snacks, and some drinks. One of the drinks we got was a different flavor of Red Bull. My brother told me that there was a spring edition of Red Bull that was cherry sakura or something like that. He said it was God tier. Since he said it was God tier, I went ahead and bought 2 of them. And I'm going to try one. And if I like it, I'm going to keep both of them. And if I don't like it, I'll save the other one for him whenever he comes home. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. But we'll see if I like it. Because if I like it, nah, I'm keeping it. I am keeping it. Anyways, back to the truck to finish doing a pre-trip. We already know that there's a coolant leak somewhere. I literally have no idea where it's going. But it's not on the ground. It's not on the ground. So, it's going somewhere. I have no idea where it's going. And it's really quite aggravating. Considering how much this truck has been in the shop lately, it's actually pissing me off. It is whatever it is. Let's make sure the rest of the truck and trailer are good, and then go on the 42-mile drive to the yard. All right. We're back up in the truck. Our pre-trip went well, but we do have issues. Like I said, there is a coolant leak, but where it's going, I have no idea. I've filled the truck up with coolant. When I go back to the yard, this will be the 3rd time that the truck gets filled with coolant. Since it's the 3rd time, I'm gonna tell them, and they're either going to tell me that it's a coolant leak somewhere that I can't find, which, yeah, or they're going to tell me that there's still air in the system, which, I mean, they might be right. There might just be air in the system, and they might be 100% right, but I don't know. With this being the third time that the coolant is low in the last 48 hours or less, I don't know. I think it's leaking somewhere, and I can't find it, which leads me to believe that it's leaking into something that is still contained, which I'm pretty sure is a bigger issue, and is going to end with the truck being in the shop for entirely too long while they rip it apart to try and figure out where everything is going. So yeah, anyways, the vlog's done rendering, so let's check it. All right, the vlog is good and uploading. There's an issue with the trailer, but it's not an issue that needs to be dealt with immediately. I will have it taken care of when I get to the yard. The passenger side front axle inside tire has a chunk of tread missing. It got yanked off and yeeted somewhere. Where, I do not know. Doesn't really matter where. The point is that it is now missing, and that means that the tire needs to be replaced. So, we're going to go to the yard. We're going to have the trailer fixed. We're going to talk to them about the truck. I am highly expecting that I am going to have to switch trucks, which, as annoying as it is, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm just going to have to get over it and keep it pushing. But this is 1,000,000% going to take over an hour to probably switch trucks, which is annoying. But at this point, let's just focus on actually getting on our drive. Yes, indeed. Pre-trip is all good. I already listed the issues that I've found. Those are the only issues that I've found this morning. We are going to get them taken care of here in the next hour. Once we get the truck and trailer over to where we need to go, we'll have the trailer fixed. We'll switch trucks, most likely. Anyways, let's eat this food and then go ahead and get on this 42-mile drive. All right, let's see if Sean is right, aka my brother. He said that this is the Spring Edition Red Bull, which it does indeed say Spring Edition and Red Bull. He told me that it is Cherry Sakura, and it is God tier. So, like I said earlier, I have acquired 2 cans. Do I need this right now? Absolutely not, but I'm going to try it. And I'm going to see if he is right. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. He's not getting the other one. I might change my mind later, but as of right now, he's not getting the other one. That was good. Anyways, let's go ahead and get on this drive. Ugh, how aggravating. How aggravating. Finally, they found a leak. It was not leaking like that yesterday. It was not leaking like that last night. It was not leaking like that this morning. It finally started leaking. Bad water pump. They're going to have to order the part, as well as put the truck out of service until they are able to fix it. I have to switch like I expected. So while they are messing around with the trailer tire, I'm going to start packing my things. Alright, that's pretty much everything. The vlog will be up in a couple more minutes, hopefully, and I have an absolute pounding headache, so I took some Advil, but beyond that, we're pretty much packed. Alright, we're here to pick up this trailer. Checked in, dropped off our trailer, like right in front of me or something. Close enough. We're filling out the company tablet. That's all we're filling out at the moment. The only reason that's the only thing we're filling out at the moment is because we're switching trucks. I'll fill the rest of it out later on. I need to fill out some DVIRs for the truck, and then go ahead and pre-trip this trailer and go over to the yard and disconnect this trailer and switch into the new truck that I'm supposed to be using today. Well, it's been a while since I've gotten out of the driver's seat after filling out paperwork with my phone in my lap and dropping it on the ground. Good to know that this phone is still sturdy enough to take a fall from the truck. Okay. Apparently, I played a little bit too much of that song yesterday. Gurenge by Lisa. I played a little bit of that song. I tried to cut out a bit of it, and apparently I did not cut out enough of it, so now it popped up as copyright, which, I mean, I thought was a possibility anyways. But at least we got the vlog dealt with right now so that we could see that it is indeed copyright. I thought maybe I cut out enough of it, but no, I did not. We don't need a laptop out anymore, so we're going to put it away, which is good. I thought that was a possibility, especially considering how much of the song I left in, but it was enough for their copyright system to be like, hey, this is copyright. It doesn't really affect your video right now, but it is copyright, so I went ahead and told YouTube to remove the song. So the video is most likely going to sound weird, and you're gonna have no idea what I'm talking about, but today you'll see what I'm talking about. It's going to edit out the song and hopefully keep in the audio, but whatever it does is whatever it does. Whether it comes out good or not, I have no idea, but I'm not re-editing and re-editing and re-rendering the video. I'm going to let YouTube take care of it. If everything was muted there, sorry, but maybe, hopefully, I explained enough for some of you to know what I'm talking about and just see that I'm listening to the song, trying to be like, is it this song? Just to find out that, yeah, it was indeed that song. But yeah, I left too much in it. Anyways, either way, it's not the end of the world. All is good. All is good. No copyright strikes. 1, because it said it didn't affect my video. 2, because the video never got published yet. It's not supposed to be published until 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna let it do those edits over the next several hours and see what happens. At this point, we're all pre-tripped up on this trailer, no issues, and I'm gonna go back to the yard and switch trucks. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. Sign out of this tablet. I really hope this headache goes away soon. I've had a pounding headache for a little bit now. See, I had kind of a headache this morning, but I was hoping that it'll just mind its business and go off. But apparently, I'm not that lucky. I took Advil probably half an hour ago. The headache hasn't gone away yet. Anyways, at this point, I need to clean up the truck so the mechanics can clean it. Well, not clean it. I need to clean up the truck so the mechanics can work on it, because I'm not going to leave them a dirty truck. I just feel like that's wild disrespectful. I'm going to go ahead and throw out all the garbage. Yes, indeed. So let's go ahead and get up and get this garbage bag out of this garbage can. What is unfortunate is that the pizza box that I just took out of the cooler so that I could fill the cooler with other stuff so it's easier to carry to the other truck, aka filled it with all my snacks, but the cooler wouldn't close with all of my snacks, so I took the pizza out so that all the snacks would fit in the cooler, so it's one less trip. Well, the pizza just fell on the ground, so unfortunately my half a box pizza is also garbage, so that's unfortunate. All right, we switched the music from one song on repeat one to the Japanese playlist again, so that's good. All right, no copyright found on the video, which is fantastic. They fixed it, which is great. Video comes through on their side as absolutely no copyright, which is great. At this point, we got to go back into the shop because the hazards aren't working. Of course they're not working. I'm gonna have to go back in there and see if they can replace the fuse and see if it's just a simple fix or if it's gonna be more problematic. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to... Can I get a 3-dimensional of the GPS, please? All right, we got the map fixed. The amount of shit that needed to be done this morning is ridiculous. It's already 2:30 in the morning. It's still not leaving. Let's go ahead and get into the shop and see if they can fix these damn hazard lights. Finally, at a 300 mile drive. 291 mile drive, so let's hurry up and go. One problem after another this morning. Apparently, I can't roll the window up, this window. I can't roll it up on the driver's side. I can roll it up on the passenger side, but I can't roll it up on the driver's side. I just told work about it as I'm getting ready to leave, and then I accidentally click the button and roll it down again. Oh my god. All right, called work. We got the chair situated, we got the GPS situated. We fixed the issue with that window not rolling up over here on the driver's side. The button on the driver's side doesn't work, so yay. Anyways, after wasting entirely too much time and it being 3 o'clock in the morning now, let's go ahead and go. All right. We are finally here at the first location today. Finally. It is 8:14 in the morning. The drive here was wet off and on, but uneventful. filling out paperwork, obviously, specifically paperwork on the tablet. This particular location gets 10 and it is 8:14 in the morning. So I'm writing down 8:14. We're gonna tell it that we're here. There is a truck in the door, so we're gonna have to wait for this truck to get discutted out. And then we'll go ahead and go in, severely go to the bathroom, and most likely get Starbucks, because why not? But at this point, I do indeed need to end today's vlog, so I am going to thank you guys for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. If you keep coming back, why not go ahead and hit the bell so that you can get notifications every single time that I upload. If you are interested, you can also scroll down just a little bit farther and take a gander at the description. There you can find links to my Twitch, my Discord, my other YouTube channels, as well as all of my socials if you are interested in any of that. And of course, I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the next daily vlog. And as always, phone hugs and bye-bye.